Give me 5 minutes and I'll tell you 4 things you need to know before you bring a plant home from the plant store. In fact, 2 of them you need to know before you leave the house. Number 1, soil. What kind of soil do you have in your landscape? Is it clay? Is it sandy? Is it loamy? Those things are important because some plants like well-drained soil. Other plants like a little bit of clay to hold the moisture right up around the roots. And it's going to matter what kind of soil you have if you want to make your plant happy. The second thing is sunlight. Where are you wanting to place your plants? Is it in full sun? Does it have a little bit of shade? Is it the hot afternoon west sun? Is it the full morning sun? Those things matter because some plants need a little bit of shade, while other plants like it hot and sunny for a full 8 hours in order to bloom to their full potential. So where you plan on placing the plant determines what kind of plant you're going to buy when you get to the store. Now, once you begin to select your plants at the store, there's 2 other things you need to consider. The first one is water. Some plants like to be watered regularly so that the soil remains moist. Other plants like it hot and dry, and they want to be left alone. They don't want to have extra water until you get to the heat of summer when it stops raining on a regular basis. So think about, are you putting it in your irrigation system where it's going to be regularly watered, or are you going to have to drag a hose out to it? And so that would matter. If you have a plant that needs lots of water and you have to drag a hose out every time, that's going to get old in the summertime in particular. The fourth thing to consider is fertilizer. If this plant needs regular fertilizer, you might need to pick up fertilizer at the store in order to meet the needs of that plant. And so when to apply fertilizer and how much fertilizer to apply is a very important detail that you need to think about before you get home with your plant. Because all plants have needs. And if you can't meet their needs, that plant is never going to live up to its full potential. Take this autumn sage, for example. Autumn sage has the potential to bloom for 8 straight months, from March all the way to October, but only if you meet its needs. It likes it hot and dry. It needs a full 8 hours of sunlight every day. It wants soil that is very well drained, and when you water it, it wants to be watered deeply and infrequently, which means you're going to need a slow drip of water so that it goes all the way to the bottom of the roots, because this plant has deep roots and it's going to get its water from deep in the ground. And that's the detail that allows this plant to bloom for 8 solid months. And fertilizer, if you put fertilizer on this autumn sage, it's going to be big and green and bushy with no blooms because it does not want to be fertilized. It needs just a little bit of fertilizer at the beginning of spring, and then it will flush out and bloom and bloom and bloom. So these 4 things are incredibly important if you want to meet the needs of your plant and have it bloom to its full potential. What kind of soil does it need? What kind of sunlight does it need? What kind of water? And how much fertilizer? These are vitally important if you want to meet the needs of your plants. Thanks for playing in the dirt with me today. If I've answered your questions, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.